So welcome to a new series. So here I'm going to be talking about business operations management, and this particular one is just for people who want to start business and they are looking at how they will get to manage their business, because most time people are just starting business and probably you have an idea you think you can run with, or you have a product in which you can sell out there, or you have a service in which you are good with and you believe that you can turn this into business. But if you don't have the knowledge of business operations management, you get that you just discover that along the line you are putting in the effort but you are not seeing the result at all. And that's why it is even mostly advisable that sometimes, even if you have the money, you have the idea, employ someone to be the operator to run the business for you, while you just be behind to just watch things grow and all sort like that. So I'm going to be starting with just explaining about business operations management. So business operation management is the designing, running, and also controlling of the processes that turns resources to output. So the question is, take for example now that you run a real estate company whereby you construct buildings for people. So you designing, managing, and also controlling the process that actually deals with you buying the land, building the apartment, selling it out, and also what cycling that process is what is known as operations management. Take for example, you run a fast cake business, so dealing with the process whereby you have to buy the raw materials that are needed for it, processing of the raw materials into the finished cake, and also selling it out to people based on their requirements, specifications, and all. So all this process is known as the operational process that leads to what to delivering of the service to the people that are actually in need of them. Or let's say for example that you are into probably you run a fast food restaurant. For a fast food restaurant, to run that kind of business, you must have different varieties of food, which means that even before you make the food at all, you must have people who actually supply you with the raw food, the items you are going to use, and all sorts. So you managing all the process that has to do with you getting the raw materials to make the food, processing the food into something that is well finished for people to. Basically, operations management is how you turn input to output in your business. It is how you make use of the resources you have available, how you make use of your time, how you make use of the staff you have available, and everything that has to do with your business to ensure that you're able to deliver quality goods and services to actually the end user, which are more like the customers at the end of the day. So why is operations management very important? Operations management is very important because it's what determines the profitability and how fast your business is going to scale. You see, some companies, they have good products, they don't have good marketing. Some have good product, good marketing, but their customer service is very, very poor. To the extent that to the extent that even after delivering this product or this service to the end users, they don't get to have the repeat purchase. And the reason is because they don't have a standard process in place whereby they can be able to convert a customer into a repeated customer, because all these processes are not there. So this is one of the reasons why operational management is very, very important, because it helps to ensure that your business keeps running day in, day out with the same level of quality, same level of output, and also be able to have good customers and also be able to retain them. So why is operations management important? So I'm going to be speaking to the first one, which is profitability. By making your process efficient, your business operation management ensure that you have fewer resources, less waste, you have less time to produce the same quality, and your cost of production becomes very, very low, and your profitability gets increased. You get to see some companies whereby the total number of staff they have is just 6, and what they are producing, their level of output, the speed and the agility they use into satisfying their customers is more than what even some companies that have like 20 to 30 steps what they are doing. Why? Because their processes are well optimized to ensure that they can be able to like deliver at a very fast speed, even with a very limited number of staff. So aside from profitability, scalability also is also one of the reasons why, one of the benefits of having a very good operational management in place. You see, when your process to doing things are well documented, when you have good process to doing you have standard process of doing things, and all these processes are well documented, it is very easy for you to be able to delegate task, hire new people, even open new location without your quality dropping. And with this, it ensures that you can able to like do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, with the same quality, with the same standard. And with this, as a business owner, you can be able to like focus on just growth, and not on today there is no fuel in the company, tomorrow there is no water, as in all those kind of small issues are going to be off your neck. Why? Because you have a standard process already on ground for all these things to be sorted, and from there, as a business owner, you can be able to like focus your energy more on growth and all sorts. So let's take for example now that you operate a fast food business. Let's say for example Republic. It is not possible for you as the business owner to be in all the branches or physical outlets that are in Lagos at the same time. It is not possible because you just kill yourself. But once you have like an operational process in place whereby and it is well documented, you know how your rice are being cooked, how the chickens are being made, how staffs are to be attended to, how staffs are to how customers are being attended to rather, how customers are to coordinate themselves, how transactions are to be processed. Like when you have process for everything that has to do with you turning the raw materials into the final product, the staff getting the final products to the customers, and also the customers like making payment for it, getting to have a good feel about what they spent on. Like it makes it so easy for you to even like open new locations, because if you've done it one place and it works, it's just something that you just need to document the whole process. By the time you are opening a new location, just give it to the person who is going to be the operations manager to just implement all these strategies, and it makes things so easy. It takes a lot of things off your neck. So this is just the first video in this particular series, and don't forget again that the topic I'm talking about is business operations management. So business operations management is just how day-to-day activities of a business is actually like being managed. And I believe you've been able to like learn one or two things from this episode. Thank you for joining. Watch out for the next episode.